This conference will now be recorded.
Guys, good morning. Yes, last class we done with cleanup and sneaky throws annotation, right, in Lombok. Today's last class about the Lombok. So total almost we got the 6 classes. Today we'll discuss only one annotation that is called data annotation. That is called what? Data annotation. So this is almost all equal to the second class. Second class we written the code with the setters, getters, constructor and two string. Assume like if I want to take the class setters getters. See guys, this last class we discussed about the sneaky throws and cleanup, right? And today class will go for the src new. I want to take the some new class. Yes, let me take the class name is called user class. User first name, last name, email id, mobile number, something like 4 fields we have. So click on finish. So just let me take the data like private. Always the property should be what private properties. Private okay, private string user first name, user what first name, and like that you can take the user first name, last name, email id. Guys, first name and what last name, and next one is what email. Like just 3 fields are enough, guys. So generally, you can check the outline, guys. Outline is important for us. In outline, right click here, source, observe carefully, generate setters and getters. Select all, click on OK. Then setters and getters are generated. For this is the first approach of initialization of data. Setters and getters. Second approach is what? Constructor. Constructor means constructor we can generate, click on generate. Once the constructor is ready, then source two string method, because constructor requires the two string method, right? Yes. I think setters and getters, constructor two string. But I told you. So setters while setting the data to create the object, we record how many argument constructor? Zero argument constructor. No argument constructor. That's what, guys. Let me declare the no argument constructor also, right? So user no argument constructor, just you can make the data like this. Then this all required. Yes, yes or no? So setters getters while creation of object zero argument constructor required, and all argument constructor, and two string method, right? That is okay. This is the data actually, right? Good. Because generally in the class, if you use the setters and getters, make sure that we need to use the default constructor, and the constructor approach means argument constructor, two string method is there, right? Yeah. I don't want this all, man. This all I want take the with Lombok. I want to take with what? Lombok. Remember that very important point is that, so if you have the class like user class means, tell me guys, I need to go for the two ways of initializations. Then what we need to write, tell me here? We need to write the setters, we need to write the getters, we need to write the zero argument constructor. Make sure that point. Next one, all argument constructor. Next one is what? Two string. Don't forget this point. It's very important. Setters, getters. See guys, if this is not there, only setters and getter means the zero argument constructor approach is not there. Only setters, getters. Only setters and getters means zero argument constructor required, not required, not required. Why? Default constructor generated. What constructor ma? Default constructor generated. But now all argument constructor is there means default constructor generated, not generated. That's what here we require the zero argument constructor, right? Good. Yes, to achieve this to achieve this first second class to achieve this what we written the annotation? Tell me. We written the annotation like tell me guys, at the rate what? Setters annotation, and I use at the rate what? Getters annotation. For the first one, setters. Next one is the getters. Next one, how many argument construct required? Zero arguments. Nothing but at the rate, no argument constructor required. This is for the setter injection. What about for the constructor injection? At the rate, all argument constructor we used. At the rate, two string method we used. These three for the setter injection, these two for the constructor injection, right? This is the previously what we used. Okay, this is previously what we used, right? Case one. Okay, this is the previously what we used about the term. But today class, instead of how many annotations almost all I used? Five. Instead of these five annotations, guys, check the outline, guys. Check the outline clearly. What you want, you can keep that. What you don't want, you remove that. But these all annotation which is equivalent to only one annotation one, that is called at the rate data annotation. At the rate what? Data. But you check the outline. At the rate data annotation means how many coming you have to check. Setters getters coming up. Setters getters are coming and not coming, coming. Equals and hash code is coming. To string is coming. Default constructor is coming. But all argument constructor coming or not coming? To string is came. To string to string is there. But you want how many argument constructor? All argument constructor. When all argument constructor is there, this is a constructor approach as available. But default constructor generated, not generated, not generated. At the rate data annotation, it will generate the setters, getters, to string, equals and hash code, zero argument constructor. But you want all argument constructor means you need an extra annotation. But when you use all argument constructor means zero argument constructor generated, no. Then again, what we need to use at the rate no argument constructor. That is important. Yes, previously we used Romeo annotation some almost all five annotation. Now we use Romeo annotation three. I think three is good, right? At the rate data annotation. At the rate data annotation, which is equivalent to the setters, getters, equals and hash code, two string method, zero argument constructor. Zero argument. Sorry, you are saying that at the rate data, zero argument constructor also come. But the problem is what when you write the all argument constructor, that is what they'll delete it. Because all argument constructor is there, zero argument constructor by default constructor that is removed. That's what again we need to make the no argument constructor, right? Yeah. Guys, in the next example in the Spring Boot classes, when you use the theme leaf and all, what I will use like at the rate data annotation, at the rate no argument constructor, at the rate all argument constructor. I'll use only these three annotations. I'll not use like setters or getters, two strings like that. Equals and hash code, I will not use those all annotations. What will use simply at the rate data annotation, at the rate all argument constructor, at the rate data annotation which is equivalent to what? Is that clear, right? Exactly. Guys, here we are using five annotation case one. So next one is a case two. What the case two, guys? We use five annotation or three annotation, which is much better, right? It's much better than the five annotation, right? Exactly. Is that clear? At the rate data annotation, at the rate data which is equivalent to, tell me here, at the rate annotation data, at the rate data annotation which is equivalent to what? Um, at the rate data annotation which is equivalent to, yeah, at the rate data annotation which is equivalent to setters, nothing but getters, equals under hash code, two argument, two string. Next one is what? No argument constructor. That should, yeah, that's what yeah, the point is to core job is very very important. If you are good at the core job, we can understand this all analysis. All argument constructor is there, default constructor is deleted, no constructor is there, default constructor is there. Setters and getters require the zero argument constructor to create the object. That clarity when you will get once you are the good at the core Java. If you are not good at the core Java, can you understand these points, Amma? No, very difficult. Okay, clear? That is called your what, Amma? Lombok. Amma. We done with Lombok enough. So what the first class we discussed setters and getters. Clearly, I discussed one example setters and getters without Lombok, with Lombok. Second example, what am no argument constructor, all argument constructor, and what am two string method. Next class we discussed about equals and what am hash code. Hash set class I used, I added the data like duplicate data, right? By default, duplicate data is taking, then we change the data, right? We change the data or not. Exactly. Next one is required argument constructor non-null. Sneaky throws and clean up. Last one is what? At rate data. What is at rate data? At rate data is equivalent to the setters, getters, equals and hash code, to string and no argument constructor. Is by default these all annotation which is equivalent to data annotation. So even Spring class also starting we used component scan at the rate configurations at the rate component scan at the rate configuration, enable auto configurations like that. But in the Spring Boot, what happened? One annotation. What is the annotation? At the rate Spring Boot application. At the rate Spring Boot application, which is equivalent to what? Configuration, component scan, enable auto configurations, right? Same way. Initially discuss setters and getters, equals and hash code, two string, no argument constructors and all. But those all equal into one annotation, which annotation at rate data annotation. Guys, please everyone maintain the notes for the Lombok. You write the complete notes about the Lombok. We're done with the Lombok, guys. We're done with what, ma? Lombok. Enough, right? We discuss more points for Lombok. Yeah, thank you guys. Like the video, comment the video, subscribe to our channel to get the more videos. Guys, everyone write the comments, ma. Write the comments. Guys, online people join one more time. We done with the Lombok, ma. Next class we'll discuss about the Spring Boot example, right?